My girlfriend recently told me that she wanted me to have an intro in my videos. Alright, this is the sound we're doing today, guys. Not too much going on here on the front page. We just got to get the LFOs and the filter going. As for the wavetable, it's just cardboard cube. And all I'm going to do to prepare this is turn down the level and throw vocode on. Now, you're not actually going to touch vocode because it does a lot with the sound just being on for some reason. You'll see later. The LFOs are just curving this up a bit, curving this down, putting this on envelope at 1/4, and then for LFO 2, we're just going to leave this on 1/2, put this on envelope, and create a ramp. Now the wavetable position, I'm just going to throw on a flat 140. And we're going to have LFO 2 coming on here doing a -151. That's just going to give us the sound. While we're here, let's also throw on LFO 1 on the level knob for 0.75. And the last thing we're doing on the front page is just putting a filter on, which is a bandpass. Just knock down the resonance. And then on the frequency, I just have this all the way down at 34. And then LFO on this going up 35. So 34 and 35. And so all I've done so far to set this up is just have this basic wavetable being affected by a bandpass. See how different it is with the vocode on? So we're going to need to get a lot of texture back. We're going to throw on our hard clip right here and throw it on 14. And then when I put it with the compressor and bump this all the way up, maybe put this like that, even put more. And then just a little bit of bass boost, much louder version of what we have going on. And this is just to beef up the sound. Sending distortion through a compressor is a great way to beef up a bandpass wobble. For the chorus, we're going to throw a freeze on. And just go ahead and put the depth at 34%. And this is always a great way to get some good width going on. Out of really static and dry basses, you can just throw this on and give it a little bit more of a spectral feel. So all it's doing here is putting frequencies forward. Now the flanger, I use pretty much like a comb filter because that's kind of in a way what it is. We could go ahead and just throw it on freeze. Magic number I have is around like 136, and then I go ahead and just put the center just like right around here. And this is going to give us much more of a wobble. And what really makes this sound is going in here and putting this on seconds and just giving it a slight delay. About like 0.032. Small delays are a great way to amp up a sound. Let's go ahead and throw an EQ on and just boost up the highs. Maybe like 7. Just get a little bit of... So for the effects rack, we're just doing a bunch to get all that high end back. First thing we're putting on is an OTT with the upward percentage down to 35 for the upward compression. It just kind of chills out what it's doing to the highs, which I thought was a little too overbearing. And then we're just doing an EQ where we dip down a little bit right here in the 200s and then just give it a huge boost in the 5,000 range. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it in mono, and then I did a bunch of stuff just to make it louder. You know what, we're just going to go in here and lift up this a little bit. And that makes sure to get that nice mid-tone. So that's going to do it for this video. I'm going to be throwing this sound up on my Patreon. Be sure to check it out. It's just $3 for over 100 sounds right now with pretty much everything that I've worked on and things you haven't seen behind the scenes and on my streams. If you want to leave a comment, I read every single one, so feel free to just give some feedback or let me know how you're doing. If you learned something new in this video, feel free to subscribe and like because it helps me out a lot. Have a good day.